You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
The whole time.
There's no reason.
No reason whatsoever.
And Kyler Murray has no reason to live
Why?
because he's short people.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Thank God we're not recording right now.
Actually, we are recording. But,
thank God it's not.
We didn't start the show.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Right? Dude, you got to stop with the dad jokes, bro. Hey. Welcome to the show. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Before we go crazy, what's on the show today, Jim?
Eternals. Is it Eternal? It's just Eternals. It's not the Eternals.
No.
I actually looked it up today. There's no V.
No, just Eternals.
It's
And
just
what
Eternals.
we're watching.
So Eternal.
What we're watching. That's about it.
It's going to be short on my end because
Oh,
I haven't
not
watched
on mine.
anything. Oh, you've watched things.
Oh, I watch things. Wait until you hear what I watched.
All right. Well,
Well, I assume we all watched Epi 3 of Boba Fett.
Yes,
I did.
I could do without the stupid bike gang.
I agree. It was very
I did not like the modern colors on those. It took me right out of it at that point.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the colors that did it for me. It was the shitty way of
The
them.
attitude.
Well, not just the attitude, but the shitty way that they were riding them. Like it was like people who didn't know how to ride motorcycles.
Yeah, it was like slow. It was a slow chase on speeder bikes.
I was waiting for it to like go up and down and like there'd be arms on it, like that little ride when you were a kid and you were on the motorcycles, and it just went in a circle. But it had like
and it went up that little ramp.
Up and down.
that little ramp. And then came down again. You know, oh, I'm riding a motorcycle.
Ooh, all right, man. And then it did a pull the wheelie. Yeah, and then
What it looked like.
and then it kind of pulled a wheelie on one of them. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. I was waiting for that.
No, it's just when I saw them and I saw the garish paint jobs on them to make them look like modern motorcycle and just the basic aesthetic of them.
Right.
It really, I said, okay, this doesn't look like Star Wars to me.
Right, especially that like the speeder bikes, the speeder bikes that the Mucklucks were LL Cool J's gang, the LL guys, LJs or JLs or whatever they are.
Those.
Yeah.
Well, Cool J gang.
They were
the guys that killed the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah. They were on speeder bikes that like cooked, like they moved.
Yeah.
The way they're supposed to.
Right. So
we didn't need a gang of kids.
Right.
The other guys looked like a freaking like the Who movie.
Exactly. It was very Tommy. Good call.
So dumb.
Was it Tommy or the kids are all right?
I think it's the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids are all right. It's not Tommy.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was disappointed, although I like the fact that now Boba Fett's going to go apeshit on some people.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fucking when Wookiee dude, what's his name?
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
Black Shuck, who doesn't give a fuck. That's a Darkness song. The Wookiee, when he just started fucking manhandling Boba Fett.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And those kids came in. Yeah, they would have that Wookiee would have killed those kids too.
For real.
I mean,
yeah.
So you think that Black Shuck is going to start working for Boba?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Why not?
You think fucking Boba's going to pet him like fucking
like Han Solo
like Han did
to give him a little scratch under the chin.
You want to join my gang? You come on, join my gang. Who's my little Shuck?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Who wants a treat? Who wants a treat?
Yeah.
Go for a walk? You want to go for a walk?
You want to go for a hunt? You want to go for a bounty hunt? You want to go? Yeah. I told you, man, you got to stop hanging out with the fucking Rancor down there, man.
Yeah, it's like Boba Fett lets him out the door and then closes the door, and the Wookiee's just like staring at him, and he's going, "Go pee."
Yeah.
Go pee.
Yeah. You just see Boba Fett take off in his ship, and fucking Black Shuck's head is out the window, all like, get in here before you fall out.
You can get hit by a rock or something.
Yeah.
Or let's go for a ride. And he ends up with the vet. He ends up with a veterinarian.
What are we doing here? You got to fix that mark on your head.
You see him start to realize where he's going.
He has to get his Told you, got to get your nails clipped. Anyway, I wasn't a fan of the bike gang. But I figured they'd have to throw one. There was always one episode in all of them that you're just like, all right, could something happen
there?
Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of episode 3.
Yeah,
but
it was okay.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's just it wasn't as good as the first 2.
And now, just to clarify, people out in podcast land who like Star Wars, that horrible biker gang with those awful colors and the terrible riding skills were still 10 times better than anything from episode 1, 2, or 3. let's just put that out there, right? As bad as that was, it was still better than anything from episode 1, 2, and 3. And I'm done. So there you go. That's Boba Fett. Chikara, what else you got?
Well, as promised, I was going to finish Yellow Jackets, which I did.
Which Yellow Jackets again?
It's kind of like Lord of the Flies with a bunch of young girls, soccer player team.
Oh, okay. So Rodney Dangerfield in it?
It's not that.
It's not. Oh, it's not Ladybug.
It's not Ladybug. with the kid in the dress.
Yeah.
It's a solid watch. I mean, I really don't want to spoil anything on it. It's good.
All right. Okay.
Kind of creepy. Well acted.
All right. There you go.
I cannot bring myself to watch depressing shit lately.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like I can't. People, this is great, and it's about this. I said, man, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel bad. I feel bad all the time.
Bad. Right. I feel bad enough. I don't need more fucking shit to feel bad. I want to watch
something that make me happy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Eternals, and it wasn't that Hallmark.
No.
I'm trying to find it.
I've just recently fallen in love with Letterkenny.
What's Letterkenny?
It's on Hulu. It's Canadian, and it's goddamn hilarious. It's nothing but happy.
All right.
What is it though? Like, what is it a sketch show? Is it a?
It's sort of sketch, but it's just like clearly really smart people just talking fast and funny shit. The main guy is clearly a genius and created the show, and they talk really fast and just machine gunning jokes. It's funny as shit.
Well, speaking of Canadians and funny shit, when's that Kids in the Hall coming out?
I don't know.
On HBO. I've been waiting for that.
All I know is there's a third whatchamacallit coming out. I don't know if it's out yet. A third Psych movie.
Yeah. That I watched the last one, and
I haven't it's on Peacock, right? I got to watch that shit on Peacock.
Unfortunately, it's on Peacock.
Oh yeah, you don't like Peacock.
Plus, there's commercials. I don't like the commercials. Get really annoying.
Right.
I heard a podcast with one of the Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
Which one?
It was all written and.
Was it Dave Foley?
I don't think it was Dave Foley.
Was it Mark McKinney?
No, I think it was Dave Foley.
Was it Bruce McCullough?
No, I know all of them too.
I was going to say, are you going to keep? Are you?
I'm just going to keep naming them.
There's only one more. Go ahead.
No, there's actually two more.
Well, he said it was all ready to go and written, and they were rehearsing even, and they had to stop.
Oh man!
The last I heard, it didn't even happen.
Damn you, COVID!
Right? Yeah. One more fucking thing, Jesus.
For real.
You finally done it. You took away my Kids in the Hall.
Well, I'm definitely gonna watch the Psych movies because I love Psych.
Psych is very funny, and I enjoy Psych.
If Kids in the Hall does anything, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh yeah,
because fucking they're awesome. I watched a documentary on Netflix called "Count Me In." It's about drummers.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it too.
There you go.
All right.
I knew it sounded familiar. Yeah, it was awesome.
It was really interesting. I was shocked that they left out Neil Peart.
Right.
Yeah. There's a couple other drummers that they named but didn't talk about. But like no Dave Grohl whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They didn't talk about him. They didn't
Keith
talk
Moon?
about Yeah, they talked about Keith Moon. They talked about
John Bonham.
They spotlighted Keith Moon, John Bonham, Ginger Baker, I think.
Ginger Baker.
All dead dudes.
Yeah. And a lot of jazz drummers. It was like that. And it was like Stuart Copeland talking about.
Yeah, Copeland's in there.
Stuart Copeland, Taylor Hawkins, what's his name from Queen? Roger Taylor. The dude from Jane's Addiction, the drummer for Jane's Addiction, and Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers, and then a couple of lesser known drummers.
Yeah.
One that and I forget her name already, but she's what's her name? Santana. Is she married to Carlos Santana now?
Married to him? I don't
know. So she plays for Lenny Kravitz and Carlos Santana.
Oh. Okay.
Fucking girl is unreal.
She wails.
Dude, she is unreal. And she's been at I saw her years ago in Kravitz, and I was just like, holy shit, that girl can play.
Yeah. What about that kid that J. Jonah Jameson threw a chair at?
No.
Is he in there?
No, not at all. So yeah, count me in. It's pretty good. Like if you're a musician and you want to watch something that's not the Beatles, that's going to end.
They even talk about Ringo.
Ringo, that's right. They talk about Ringo.
And left out Neil Peart. Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I figured Neil easily one of the most influential drummers.
There was 5 spotlights.
Neil.
Two or 3 minutes each, and they didn't talk about Neil Peart.
Yeah. One of the things that I didn't know about Keith Moon that I found super interesting, especially as a musician, is for a while he didn't play with a hi-hat.
Oh, really?
He just banging on a ride cymbal, a smaller one, like a crash cymbal.
Yeah,
like he would just
because he was so goddamn fast.
Yeah, so he didn't play with a hi hat for a while. I'm like, wow, that's odd, but okay. So
that was a good watch. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was really good.
But I really love drummers. So.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. It was like really interesting. So, and then I watched this show, Marvel show. It's called Hawkeye.
Yes, Hawkeye. Yes.
I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
The whole thing. Well, it was only 6 episodes.
I know, but
so I watched it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Thank God my wife takes a long time to get ready for things. so I'm like, at least I can get it. I can get 2 episodes. Brother. Easy 2 episodes.
I can jam another Hawkeye in.
It was absolutely. Because I was like, do you have to take a regular shower, or do you gotta like do your hair where it's like 2 hours? Like she's like, no, I gotta
do the whole thing.
Hair. Right. That's what she said. She was like, I wash, I gotta condition. I said, that's 2 hours. I can watch a movie. Not the fucking Eternals, but I can watch a normal movie.
I can jam in a few Hawkeyes.
So I was surprised how much I enjoyed it because
I am vindicated.
Now I gotta watch it. Okay.
Now, and here's why. It made me like him as a character because he didn't do anything stupid.
Right.
He was normal. He's just a normal
Right. I like when she's talking to him about the uniform and he says, my business was not being.
Yeah, he was like, I was supposed to be a ghost.
I'm supposed to be a covert person.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a ghost.
I'm not supposed to have a flashy costume.
Right. You should wear this. Like, no. Like, I'm supposed to, not be anywhere. Like,
yeah. Plus, she's great. Haley Steinfeld is fantastic.
She did an amazing job. But yet again, Natasha's sister killed it.
I know. I'm telling you, she was great.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for anything that as long as she's that character and can do that shit, they can fucking go for years and I'll fucking watch it. That shit made me laugh so much when she was talking about the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. She's like, are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done with it? Because then she squirts all the sriracha in it.
Yeah. Oh, I love the hot sauce. Oh, are you done? You're not gonna have any more? Right. I love the hot sauce. So what should I do? I'm here. It's my first time in New York. What should I see?
She's there to kill Hawkeye, but she will.
Yeah.
Hey,
what am I? What should I do? What size should I go? I do the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building.
That's why I was like telling you last week when she said, tree. "Oh, I almost killed you," and she starts laughing.
Yeah, I could have killed you on the roof. Oh no, no,
yes, of course.
No. Man, I don't want to like you.
When she slapped her. What was that?
What was that?
In the middle of a fight.
Oh my God. It was, dude, Carl, it's worth the watch.
Because it's very low stakes.
Yeah.
There's no world saving going on.
Right. It's the bullshit factor is not even there.
Okay.
Like, even a couple times where you would think like, all right, that's kind of bullshit. It's gone. Like it was very realistic.
All right.
Which made, like, again, I now like Hawkeye for what he can do. You're gonna put him up against like Iron Man and Thor and Captain America and shit. Like, sorry, you're just not.
How'd you like that play?
Oh, dude, I couldn't. I had a
You fast forwarded. It's so funny,
dude. I couldn't like. I was in
Captain America,
dude. I was embarrassed. I was fucking
Rogers, especially when he goes. He's got his hearing aids turned down, and his daughter goes, "You turned off your hearing aids?" He says, "I don't have to. I was there."
Yeah, I was there.
He goes, I know what happens. I was there. You know who wasn't? That guy. Because Ant-Man is in the play.
Yeah. That was so funny. That guy.
That guy. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
I did see the first episode. I know that Rogers the musical.
Yeah. So at the end of it, Carl, like the last episode was the only episode that had post credit.
Yeah.
Anything. And had 2 of them, right? No, just the one.
Just the one, I think. Yeah.
So it's the whole song of the musical.
Yeah. The post credit is the entire musical
you don't have to watch
opening number.
Okay.
Like they shouldn't have. Like they should have just left well enough alone because it was so bad.
It was meant to be bad.
I understand that. And just having a taste of it in the beginning should have been good enough. Putting that shit at the end, I thought for sure we would see what's her name? Elaine at the end. No, Elaine.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah. So
but it was good. I liked Hawkeye. I thought their byplay with each other was really good.
Yeah.
I like the dog.
Dog was great. I like the LARP. Dude, the LARPers. What the fuck? What the fuck?
All right, if it gets the Richie stamp, I'm in. I'll watch it.
It was really like I enjoyed it because it was totally different and the no bullshit. Where I was just like, come on,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I liked it so much. I'm saying, man, I really like this. It's
like when he was getting his ass kicked and she saved him. That was realistic. Like, okay, she needed him because he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah,
by like 2 or 3 guys. It's like, all right, that's normal.
Okay.
Yeah, but my favorite line of hers was the Gary line.
Oh my God. That was don't blow up for Carl because it was great. Even my wife was cracking up. She's like, that's so fucked up. She's like, she's such a little asshole. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I didn't like about her character is incredibly poor choices that she made.
Yeah. No, really?
You know what I mean? Like
that's what he was telling her all through it.
Oh, I know, but like it was like sweetheart, you're really making some bad choices here. But one of the funniest things was
plus I liked I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is they were in I forget what episode it was, one of the last ones, and they go and he goes, What's your exit strategy now that you did this? Blah, blah, and she just called an Uber. And they Ubered in a Prius. And he was like, "Oh, this is our exit plan." Uber. Oh my God, that was so funny.
When she's telling her mother, "Yeah, we're partners." No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not partners.
We are not partners.
It's like,
kind of partners. No,
we're not partners at all.
It was good. I'll probably watch it again.
Plus, I like the hearing aids. I like the fact that, right. He's just an ordinary guy around all of these gigantic explosions and shit. So right. It caused permanent damage.
Right, exactly. And that's what I mean. It really made him more real instead of, being an Avenger, in that sense. You know what I mean?
Well, good.
I got to say, I've got to get everyone from trying to kill her. Then I got to get home to my family before Christmas.
Yeah. That was it. That was the plot. And it wasn't like crazy superhero people trying to kill her. It was just
mostly just organized crime figures.
Right, that's what I mean. It was just a mafia.
Yeah, basically.
And one of my favorite lines that she said, so now the tracksuit mafia has to knows who you are. Really? That's isn't that a little too nail on the head that they wear tracksuits and they're called the tracksuit? Isn't that too much on the nose? So and Carl, there's no spoilers because Kingpin's in this.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin.
Yeah. So, have you seen Kingpin in other shows?
A little bit.
Is he?
Did you ever watch the Netflix Daredevil?
Yeah, he's in that.
Is he? Is he so? Does he have superpowers?
He's just big.
Excuse me.
He's not big as he is in
he's
Spider-Verse.
He's like a Spider-Man villain. and he has given Spider-Man a run for his money in a fight. So he is superhumanly strong.
Right.
But they never really come out and say that he has superpowers.
Because he got shot in this and he did nothing.
Well, in Daredevil, all his clothes are made special by this guy who laces Kevlar through everything.
Oh, okay.
So they showed like that, like why his suits,
I see. Okay.
Like,
because that was the only thing I'm just like, I don't know who this character is other than, Edgar.
I mean, he's scary in this, but in Daredevil, he was very scary you never knew when he was going to snap.
Yeah.
Right. And it wasn't like he flew off the handle all the time, but when he did, it was like over the top violence.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like I said, he's talking to a Russian mobster that works for him, and the guy did something that this woman he was starting to see. He gets upset at the guy, and he pushes him out of the fucking SUV, and the guy lands like sitting on his ass on the ground. And he takes the car door and smashes his head in the car door over and over and over and over again until he smashes his fucking head off.
Wow. Jesus.
That dude needs a hug or something.
Yeah. It was like super violent.
Wow.
Also portrayed by Michael Clark Duncan and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but Vincent D'Onofrio is much better Kingpin than Michael Clark Duncan.
All right.
Yeah.
He was all right. There was nothing in that Daredevil movie that was all right.
Don't besmirch
that S&M outfit that Ben Affleck was wearing as Daredevil.
That's funny. I also like the back and forth between the Russian mob henchmen and what's her name?
Haley Steinfeld about that.
Haley Steinfeld.
How to talk to his girlfriend.
How to talk to her. She always gets mad.
I got her tickets to Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, now she wants to take her girlfriend. Not me. She wants to take her sister.
So you got the tickets for you and not for her. That's why she's upset.
Yeah. And hey, good thing is you don't have to go see Imagine Dragons. Love Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, I love Imagine.
Yeah. And then they're fighting at the end, and she grabs him, and he goes, "Oh, I made up with my girlfriend." Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we went to see Maroon 5. Why do you have a gun then?
When he's up when he's up in the thing at the end, when he's up in the large structure, I'll say, I don't want to spoil it for Carl.
Right.
And he's going,
it's
no,
not just me.
No. And he sees what's gonna happen, what she's gonna do. And he's going, no.
Yeah, but Carl, you'll enjoy it.
Okay, I'm in.
It's it actually made me like his character again. Well, for the first time, I never really liked his character.
Right.
But now I do.
Movies.
90 minutes, and then I'm done watching it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens at 90 minutes is the end of the movie.
It depends on the movie. It really depends on the movie.
No, you get 90 minutes from me. That's it. I'm only giving you 90 minutes from now on.
Why don't you
gotta figure it out?
Just start at like 36 minutes. Then you got 90 minutes left.
Well, I'm fine.
Yeah, with this one, all you needed to watch is the opening thing that explains the movie.
Right.
I knew the movie was going to be bad when I saw that.
Well, if you have to explain everything like
exposition.
This movie was nothing but exposition.
Right.
I know.
So that's all. But from now on, that's it. You get 90 minutes. Whatever happens in those 90 minutes, that's what I'm fucking reporting.
The Eternals.
Now you get to hear Jim recap it for an hour.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna zoom through.
No, I'll tell you how soon we're getting through.
Okay.
Directed by Chloe Zhao.
No fault on her.
It was based on Eternals by the characters who were created by Jack Kirby. Right. It starred Gemma Chan, Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani.
Wasn't fucking what's his name in this?
Leah McHugh
from Doctor Strange.
Oh, that wasn't Wong.
No, no, dude.
All right,
that wasn't him.
Racist.
I'm not racist. Motherfucker looked exactly like him.
He did kind of look like him.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
No, in the beginning, I did say, is that Wong?
That's and then I saw that. I'm just
then
like,
I saw a close up of him and I said, because they have the same body type too.
Right.
At first glance, I had the same thought.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just like, maybe it's his fucking brother. I don't know.
His brother is 5,000 years old.
Who knows?
Actually, more than that, because they keep going from planet to planet to planet.
Right.
So it also starred a couple of Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. He plays someone who's going to be the Black Knight.
Okay.
Because that's the.
Did you watch the post credits? There was 2 of them.
Yes.
And so it's where Jon Snow was touching the ebony blade.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his ancestor. All his ancestors were Black Knights.
Don't care.
That's why
who's the Black Knights. Huh? See, this is what I mean about Marvel.
No, it's not the Black Knights. It's Black Knight.
Yeah. No, I'm aware.
Like, there's no other Black Knights other than people he was descended from.
Right, I get it. But my point is, like, fucking Marvel is like scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I know they were thinking going into this, hey, we hit it big with Guardians of the Galaxy. We're gonna do it for the Eternals too.
The Eternals, no.
Oh boy,
no.
So basically, we learn in the beginning that there is like this giant thing in space that gets born every 50,000 years or something, and then creates other planets.
God. Wink, wink.
Right. And the Eternals are there to fight the Deviants, which are these creatures.
Angels and demons.
Yeah.
More creatures that scream.
Right.
Here's my problem with the Eternals as a group. Their powers suck.
That's true. Wong's brother only could fucking punch.
Yeah, if these Eternals were so badass to fight these deviants all the time, you would think they would have better powers.
Right.
Like one is just nice. And one could change things from one thing matter from one thing to another.
Yeah.
And I said, what good is that? What good is that fighting them?
She's like the Wonder Twins that are together.
Yeah. It's like an 80s cartoon.
And like Kumail Nanjiani, Kingo, he's shooting those balls out of his hands. It just pushes the deviants back for a second.
It takes them 10 minutes to get the strong one too.
Yeah.
And then they have the deaf fast one, the Deaf Flash.
Yeah.
She was cool.
Again, if you can do that, what do you need the other ones for?
Right.
It's
and
like
what was
like
Specs?
It's like Superman or Flash in the Justice League. Well, if you got a power like that, where you can move faster than anyone could possibly react,
right?
Why would you need anyone else?
Right. You could just tire out the deviants.
Yeah.
Hit them with a rock.
Exactly. Run real fast, hit them with a rock, run away.
Or throw a rock at the speed you're running, and it'll go right through them. Like right through their little brain.
That's true. You're moving pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
If the giant god created them, like they're robots, basically.
Right.
And he made Icarus.
Is Icarus the same?
He's the one that can fly with the.
Yeah, that's
fly with the eye lasers.
Right.
He's like all powerful.
Yeah, like from The Boys.
So make them all that. Make them all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get the other powers. What good were the other powers?
What's the fun in that? when you're making shit, you gotta. Sometimes, Carl, you gotta break a couple eggs.
like the druid guy. He can control the minds of people. So what?
Yeah.
He can't control the deviants' minds. So what good is he? So what good is he?
Right. And what was Specs?
Sprite. Can make illusions and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Again,
I did hear you on the boys reference, Richie. You're right. That's totally Homelander.
Yeah.
You mean Homelander's totally him, since this was created
whatever.
Okay.
20 years ago.
Fine.
20 years ago, 50 years ago.
Fine.
Whatever. But could they jam Icarus flying too close to the sun at the end down our throats anymore?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
I was just like, really?
I didn't even put that together.
Oh my God.
You're so right.
So 5,000 years ago.
You're so right.
That's true. Just like
Arishem.
That's so on the nose.
Arishem sends these dudes. Yeah, and what's with Camille Nanjiani with his tongue up fucking Icarus's ass?
I don't know. Where's he going?
I was letting my dog in.
Fucking dogs.
So, like,
I like Camille in it.
And then he just takes off.
Yeah.
At the end.
He's not even in the final battle.
Yeah. No. I'm saying, where the hell did he go? Like, what could... It shows you how useless he is.
Yeah. He just makes some movies. What was his power, though?
He shot the light balls out of his hand.
Oh, yeah.
And he shot him like a gun. It seemed like he just had a blaster.
Yeah. and Angelina Jolie, she had power swords.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be a badass goddess of war and all of this shit, but she did all she did was attack them.
Yeah, what was her name? It was supposed to be Athena. Right? But it was supposed to be Athena.
No, Athena was the Athena is based on her over the years.
Right, I'm aware of that, but that's my point. Like,
yeah,
she changed her name to Athena.
She didn't change her name to Athena. Her name was Athena all the time.
The culture changed it.
The culture changed her name to Athena.
Okay. All right. Well.
You got Ajax.
Right.
Which I still don't know what her power is. Cersei.
Who's Ajax?
Salma Hayek. Yeah.
To butcher the English language.
So you got Ajax. And what's with all the friggin' accents?
Yeah. How do you tell them apart?
I mean,
when you're God,
Icarus, the king of Scotland or something.
I don't know, but when you're God and you're making shit, you gotta have fun with it. You know, like I said, Jim, you want an omelet, gotta break a few eggs.
So, do Scottish people talk like that because of him? Because that was his accent.
Yes,
and then they all started talking that way.
Absolutely. Every time Selma Hayek opened her mouth, all I can think of was
what
her in Dogma. That's
yes, she did play a supernatural character in Dogma.
Yeah, but she was good in that.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a whole lot of fighting in this, but a lot of talking and nothing but exposition. It was like this movie started off with an exposition crawl on your screen, and then they just continued that theme throughout this whole movie is just talking about things.
But the whole free will and the whole biblical reference to a whole bunch of crap, I was just like, oh, they. So
yeah, and it turns out this ashram dude, I don't know why he created them they said, oh, he created you to fight the deviants, and that now the deviants, it was only to waste everyone's time with you fighting the deviants while a new celestial is born. And I'm going, what the hell do they need that for?
Yeah, what's the
Why did
fucking
they need
point?
Eternals or Deviants?
Right. He could just make whatever he wanted.
Yeah, it's not like people of Earth were any threat to that celestial coming out of the Earth.
Right. Like all you had to do was put a gumball and in one of them, and you're good.
Put a gumball in one of them.
Well, that's how they, like you're talking about he made them, right?
Yeah.
Right. And he put the glowing gumball in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Up and
Okay.
Yeah, the ball that goes in the neck.
Yeah. So they just drop a fucking glowing gumball in the new one and go. Yeah. How hard is it? They're at the A and P.
Yeah.
They're not. You find it under A. If they're not under A, find it under B.
Yeah, I did.
That's simple.
I didn't like any of the characters.
I liked Camille, all right.
None of them made you feel a connection to them. It was just, well, I'm Icarus and I shoot shit out of my eye and I'm pissy.
I liked Camille, all right. His powers are stupid, but he did it well.
He likes Camille.
And he got totally jacked for this role, which is impressive. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't need to.
It's like
I know
really didn't need to be jacked.
So did this movie make any money? Like, are they going to make another?
It did not. It made a very low amount of money for a Marvel film.
Are they going to make another one? Or are they going to just cut their losses?
Its budget was $200 million,
Jeez.
And it made $402 million. So that is tremendously low for a Marvel movie.
It's not bad though.
So I don't remember how Selma Hayek after she died came back. I don't understand that.
No, those were flash. See, dude, that's how terrible this movie was. Those were flashbacks.
It said 7 days ago, and she talked to Icarus.
Yeah, when you see her later in the movie,
before she died,
it's a flashback.
But at the end when they were fighting,
yeah,
that's a flashback.
That's a flashback.
One of them projected her.
Right, that's what I mean.
At the very end.
At the very end.
It wasn't her. It was just a projection of her.
It was Sprite. Projected.
I see.
And why did he make that Eternal a kid?
Right.
It's like,
why?
Well,
maybe he ran out of parts.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Parts are on back order. I got to do it.
I'm out of Eternal parts. I'll make it half the size.
I'm out of Eternal parts.
Let's mine the meteorite that's headed for Earth.
Yeah. I'm out of Eternal parts. Let me hit up Amazon. Thank God I got Prime. It'll be here in 2 days.
The docks are all backed up. We're not going to get it.
That's right.
You created everything, so can't. No. I gotta work in my parameters. Can't go outside.
There's a comet headed for Earth that has all those materials.
Yeah,
we can mine it.
We can mine
exactly.
it.
We'll send our robots up there.
So yeah, it was stupid characters that did stupid things. And they have
to throw in a silly sidekick to King O.
Right.
So he could be
right.
The voice of ordinary people with them.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't good. Not even
I really thought
not even entertaining.
Yeah.
It was
because I thought, how bad could it be? Even the worst Marvel movies aren't that bad. And then this is the first one I've seen that I've said is just completely bad.
This was worse than fucking Shang-Li.
Oh, come on. That was a good.
I'm saying it was worse than Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Whatever it was. Shang-Chi.
Shang.
Whatever. It was worse than the karate one.
Kung Fu, man.
Kung Fu.
And the fucking Karate Man bruises from the inside.
Karate Man bruises on the inside. That's why.
And that was the worst of all of them.
I wouldn't say that. Thor: The Dark World's the worst of all.
No, I could still watch that.
Yeah, Jim, are you putting this below Dark World?
Oh, yeah.
No.
This?
Oh, yeah.
This is below them all. This is the worst Marvel movie I've ever seen.
This makes Dark World.
This is just a bad movie.
Yeah. This makes Dark World look like Endgame. That's how bad this one is.
I don't know about that. That's a
this one makes Dark World look like Endgame. It's that fucking bad. Like,
I mean, I was not invested in any character in this thing. I didn't like half of them.
Yeah. And
I didn't. Their powers made no sense. Their backstory made no sense.
Not really.
And why did when they were at the end, when they were on the spaceship going to where were they going? Or to find other Eternals.
Yeah. They were going to find the other Eternals and tell them, give them the poop, give them the straight poop. You're being used, pal.
You're being used by God.
Yeah.
You're going to drop your fiery sword and give him the finger. Just like Loki. Anyway, so how come when they were in the spaceship, she was dressed in the whole Eternal outfit, and then when she was in the spaceship, she looked like she was taking her kid to third grade?
Like, I didn't even notice.
She like dressed like she was going to a PTA meeting.
I didn't even notice.
That weirded me. I was like, why is she going, like, is there a bake sale that I don't know about?
Yeah. So the post credit sequences, or the mid credit sequence and the post credit sequence weren't even good.
No.
Not really.
Like that fucking dude from New Edition or whatever the frig. One Direction.
Lightbright?
Huh?
Lightbright? What's his name? Lightbright, right?
Lightbright.
Yeah, Thanos' brother.
Yeah, his brother.
What's his name?
Star Fox.
Oh, Star Fox.
His brother. His name is Eros.
Oh, Eros. Yes. Yeah. When they introduced him,
was that Harry Styles?
Yeah, that's Harry Styles.
Oh my God!
From One Direction.
Oh no!
Yeah, fucking Lightbright. Lightbright showed up with fucking with his version of Dobby.
I know, and that was such a terrible effect.
Yeah. It wasn't even good.
It was.
I recognize the voice,
and that's
who was it? Who was the voice?
I couldn't figure it out.
I thought that was Patton Oswalt.
It might have been Patton Oswalt.
Hold on, let me see if it's in the credits.
It sounded like Patton Oswalt to me.
I think it was. I think you're right. It was a bad effect, though.
It was a terrible effect.
Yeah.
And so there was nothing. So there was absolutely nothing about this movie I liked. Nothing. So from the beginning to the very end.
So Thanos has a brother looks like an Aryan.
Yeah, and he's like
not purple.
And
he's not purple. He's all GQ,
and he's not trying to destroy the universe. He's kind of happy-go-lucky. Yeah. He's a ladies' man. He's
clearly different fathers.
Yeah,
was your mom purple? Like, he didn't even have a tan. Like, he was white. He didn't even have a tan. He was almost like a ginger.
Shit, I can't believe that was Harry Styles. Oh
yeah.
My God.
So Harry Styles, Lightbright.
See, you put we were arguing about it last week.
I put what?
Put what?
You think fucking the fucking
use your words, dude. Carl. Use your
vampire guy that you think's a bad actor.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Pattinson.
Edward. Yeah.
Yeah. Pattinson is not a bad actor.
You think he's the same as Harry Styles.
Well, I didn't know who fucking Harry Styles was. I didn't know who Lightbright was.
It was Harry Styles from One Direction. I just remember that bad football commercial with the One Direction in, and he's Harry from One Direction.
Yeah, we'll see. If I knew who One Direction was, then maybe I'd be a little more.
They were a British boy band.
I know that, but I couldn't pick any of them out of a fucking lineup. I didn't know Lightbright was fucking from One Direction.
I wish I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have recognized him just from seeing him, but I read that he was playing Eros
so what's his name? But it goes by Starbright or something like that.
Star Fox.
Star-Lord. Star Fox.
Star-Lord. Star-Lord's a different character in Marvel Comics.
Oh my God.
Star Fox was an N64 game.
So he goes by Star
Fox? That's right, it was. That's right.
So, hold on. So he goes by Star Fox.
Huh?
It's Star Fox, not like Bright something,
No,
wasn't it?
it's Star Fox. Yes.
So the only.
But technically, in the comics, he was Arrows, but he joined the Avengers for a short period of time, and they named him Star Fox.
Oh, just to piss off Star-Lord?
Yes. Just
because I could see Rocket having fun with that. You're like, dude, he took your name. Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon's like, yo,
exactly.
You're
gonna let him take your name? I say you fight him for it.
So this movie got 48% positive on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
The lowest reviewed, the poorest reviewed Marvel movie.
Okay.
So this movie makes me fear upcoming Marvel movies.
The future.
I fear the future and the arc that they're building here. Because if I got to live with these characters in it, I don't know if I'm gonna really enjoy it.
I say if they continue, this is where they have jumped the shark.
Oh
yeah, this movie. So I've made my feelings plain. I might as well make my rating plain.
Go ahead. Go.
1.
Wow.
And I give it 1 for Marvel because it's a Marvel movie.
Okay.
I can't. I should give it a 0. If it was a regular movie, I'd give it a 0.
Okay. Carl?
I go half because there's
half.
Really good.
Less than 1.
Not good. No. I wasn't done.
Half
just for effects.
Okay.
Which were really impressive.
Okay.
All right.
And half for using Pink Floyd's time in the opening credits.
Okay. There you go. 1.
Carl gives a 1.
Yep. Okay. Good for you guys.
Or
never heard that song in any movie ever. Great.
It is a great song.
It is a great song. Richie,
you made your feelings plain already.
Yep. I'm going Blutowski. 0.0. There was nothing about this movie I liked. I don't give a shit about the effects. If you have to give points for that shit, again, if it's a fucking thrill ride for the ages, this movie sucked. It's a visual masterpiece. It's a thrill ride for the ages. No, it's fucking horrible. It
was horrible.
It took 2 hours and 50 fucking minutes away from my life that I will never get back, and I blame Jim.
You blame me? I didn't make this movie.
You made us watch it.
I didn't make you watch it. It's what's available. You're not going to a theater to see Spider-Man, so you got to get the dregs of what gets released on streaming.
Okay. All right. I'm going back to my my original. You get 90 minutes of a movie, and whatever 90 minutes I see is all I'm reporting. Because if it goes way past that, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do I'm going to have to treat movies now like I treat books.
Well,
I read the first
chapter. You only read 3/4 of them?
I read the first chapter. I read the last chapter. All right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's hard.
If I have to read a book, sit there. You want to give me an audiobook any day. That's my wheelhouse. But if I have to sit there and read it, you get the first chapter, you get the last chapter. Probably get the cliff notes in the front and the back.
Then you're losing out on some fantastic reading.
No, audiobooks, people. Enough with the reading.
And what was that dude with the holographic machines? It's like what did he do in the entire movie?
Well, he helped us create the atom bomb, apparently.
Yeah, and a plow.
No, but I'm saying, what did he do in this movie to help them win? Icarus just slapped the shit out of his stupid machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he goes, now it's garbage. Boom.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Your glowing hands. I don't know what that Ashram was thinking with some of your powers.
I have another question. Since they were all robots, if he go and created by the God thing,
they weren't robots.
They weren't.
No, they were living beings, but they were created by the ashram dude.
So what was the thing at the end saying that when he came back and he's like, I'll let him live, but the judgment day is coming. So what is he? Is he going to be a new villain or something like that?
What, the Celestial, that ashram?
Oh,
No,
the very, very, very end.
Yeah, the very, very.
That's
very
ashram.
End.
No, he's touching the sword, and then a voice.
Oh no, that was Nick Fury.
No. He's talking about ashram showing up. I will return with judgment. Yeah, that's ashram.
Okay, and he's the creator.
Yeah, he's the creator.
So why does he have to judge if he's just the creator? He just shows up and.
You're right, because it makes no sense. No. Much like everything else in that movie.
Right.
So I did mean to ask you, Jim, the
voice at the end with
the very
Black Knight.
end.
That's Blade.
It's Blade?
Yeah,
like Snipes?
No. The guy who's going to play Blade. Yashahari Ali. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. It's a dumb movie that we're re-talking about.
That actor. Yeah, he's playing Blade, and I saw an interview with him where he said he had to come in and do that one line.
Oh wow. Well,
okay.
Good for him.
Asked and answered. Thank you.
Marvel has jumped the shark. And
hopefully, I can't say they should jump the shark because they just put out a movie that was fantastic.
Marvel has jumped the shark with Eternals.
and the movie that was fantastic came out after the Eternals.
Well, maybe they had to redeem themselves.
Oh, did anyone see the Moon Knight trailer?
No.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
During football the other night, that looked really intriguing. I had no idea this was happening. That looked really intriguing.
I'm not watching that.
Moon Knight's a fucked up character.
Yeah,
and because sometimes he has superpowers, sometimes he don't.
Right.
Sometimes and he's got multiple personalities and shit. And I used to read it when it first came out because it was kind of Marvel's Batman. He had a cool helicopter. He had a car. He had kind of like a butler. But I never followed it much after this. But this is my problem with that trailer. It seems to me like they're going to it's going to take at least 1 or 2 episodes before you ever see Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching it.
It's just going to be him trying to figure out what's wrong with him.
I love Oscar Isaac.
Yeah,
I do, but I hated Poe.
Yeah,
just because I like him as an actor doesn't mean I like Oscar Isaac too. Yeah. But he wasn't good in that X-Men movie.
No, and he's going all Charlie Cheswick, freaking out.
Carl is puzzled.
Which X-Men movie?
That one with oh man, I forget what it was called, but he was the ancient Egypt dude that absorbs people's powers. And
oh right, okay.
Remember when Magneto's talking to Charles Xavier, and while Oscar Isaac's in the background making uniforms for all of the other mutants.
Sorry, I asked.
Yeah. See, there you go, Carl.
His name was Armageddon or something like that. Apocalypse.
This is all becoming too much. I can't.
So after this I'm just saying, Oscar Isaac is a fine actor. It's just every part can't be a winner.
But when I say it's too much, I'm not joking. It's just too much. There's too much getting thrown at you that it's just why don't you just go? We shouldn't have to weed through the shit. You guys who are running it should weed through the shit.
Well, what I don't like is that making these big budget Marvel movies, which are guaranteed moneymakers,
right,
take away from other movies that real artists could be making.
Well, not only that,
original content.
Okay, but
I disagree with that. I don't think it takes away from people making original content.
All right.
the movie studios and movie theaters are going to book what comes in, but there's still plenty of low budget.
Right. It's either low budget or super high budgets. Where's the mid budgets? Like used to be like fucking.
You can't make money with a mid budget movie during a pandemic.
That is true.
This was happening before the pandemic.
So here's my thing. Now with Disney owning everything, and they have the streaming and the ability to put shit out in theaters for people who want to waste their time to go to theaters. You have a show like Hawkeye, who is not a great character,
right?
And he's just and you made a 6-episode movie, basically,
right?
That was 10 times better than the last 4 fucking movies you put out,
except Far From Home.
No, but that's I'm not saying Far, because that was out before Far From Home. Is my point. Like, so you're
was out before Far From? Oh yeah. I mean,
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye was out before Far From Home.
I think Hawkeye series, Loki series.
That's it.
You know,
WandaVision.
Yeah. Well, I liked WandaVision better than I liked fucking Chum-Li there, whatever it's called. Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
You peeing or something, Carl?
No, I just wanted to stand up. I've been sitting all day.
Carl is doing his ashram impression.
Yeah. So
I've been sitting all day. I just want to
but so that's the thing. Like, you, instead of making it a movie, they broke it up into a series, and it was good. Like, it was good.
Yeah. Marvel, I'm just saying, this is one of the rare Marvel clinkers.
It was just awful.
But I hope it is not indicative, because the Eros thing at the end, none of that made me happy.
Right.
I just think they've got a lot of characters in the Marvel that aren't licensed right now.
Right.
A lot of characters. Why are they not? I would have fast-tracked the Fantastic Four over this shit. I would have fast-tracked any X-Men over this.
Did they get Fantastic Four back?
Yeah. When they bought 20th Century Fox.
Oh, they should absolutely.
They got the X-Men back, and they got Fantastic Four back.
What are they waiting for?
Exactly. Why are they throwing Eternals at us? Those characters weren't even popular in the comics.
Yeah, it's just too.
And I agree with you. I don't need God powers anymore. Give me more street level power.
Yeah.
Give me Daredevil. Give me characters like that, where the stakes are not incredibly huge.
Right.
But just make an entertaining story.
No giant monsters.
Yeah. If we don't need giant god monsters to fight.
Out of all these years and years and years and years of superhero movies, DC or Marvel, there are 2 movies that just hold the test of time, where if they took them all away, I'd be okay with just 2 movies.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight and the first Iron Man.
Oh, first Iron Man.
After that, I don't
know.
If you took them all away, as long as I have the Dark Knight and the first Iron Man, I'm good.
I like Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Better than you like the Dark Knight and
an Endgame. I can't live without Endgame or Civil War.
I can
Guardians. Guardians.
I'm just saying, if I can only pick two.
Oh, only 2.
If you only get 2,
if you only get and I picked one Marvel, one DC. Like, Dark Knight, hands down the best DC movie ever made.
Now wait a minute. I need the parameters here.
You could pick 2 movies that
No.
Out of all the
Okay.
fucking movies,
I'm just saying.
Two.
Could you let me explain what I want clarified?
Okay.
Does this mean I got to pick 2 movies to then watch as if I'd never seen them before?
No, it's the only ones.
It's the only one
ever see.
It's the only
again.
one I'll ever see again.
If you only get 2 more to pick,
Endgame.
out of all this stuff,
Endgame
okay,
is
you
one,
get Endgame.
definitely.
Okay.
And Jesus Christmas. Is it a superhero movie or Marvel movie? Just superhero movie.
Just
He
like
said
if
DC. He even included DC.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's you have superheroes are going to be we're going to take
So I
everything
get to
away
pay,
from you. You only get 2.
I could say Green Lantern if I wanted to.
You could.
Oh my God!
I would never.
You could.
Yeah, I would never say Green
could.
Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough choice. Like, how
That'd be
does one
hilarious.
measure my response on? Okay.
Said chasing you.
Since Endgame is 1.
Right.
Oh man, Shevitz, that's tough.
Like you can never watch The Dark Knight again if you don't pick it ever.
Oh.
Well, it's not like I watch Dark Knight that often.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, those are the.
I love Dark Knight. Believe me.
You can never, ever, ever, ever watch them again. Not on TBS.
This is a tough one.
But
Only
I
2?
mean, there's the first X-Men
There's
movie.
2.
There's the first X-Men movie, which I
No
loved.
way.
I took into account all of it.
There's Superman, the movie with Christopher Reeve.
Yep.
Loved it as a kid.
Love that movie as well.
Right. But do you love it as much as you love?
I love the Batman movie, the 66 Batman movie.
I get it. I can't watch the first Michael Keaton Batman, which I fucking love more than anything.
But you cut it out.
But Dark Knight was better, in my opinion.
Well, clearly.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Iron Man was the best Marvel movie made, in my opinion.
Endgame was the best Marvel movie ever made.
I might.
I can live without it.
You're going to go with Spider-Man, aren't you?
No, I'm going Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Okay.
Okay.
I think I might have to pick Thor Ragnarok, honestly.
Ooh.
I like
Thor
Ragnarok's good. It's funny.
It's hilarious.
Yep.
So I'm going a dark one and a funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thor Ragnarok is a good one. That's a good one. That's a toughie. That is a toughie because
I thought I've been thinking about this. I was like, if they took everything away, now I love Ragnarok. I love Loki. I love.
You're not my friend. You're not my friend.
Yes. Let's do.
I know him from work.
Yeah.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Let's do Get Help. I don't want to do Get Help.
That's new, Reggie.
Yeah, that's new Doug. Hey, new Doug.
I thought it was Reggie. It's Doug.
Oh man, Shevitz. I'll have to go with.
Oh please!
Oh come on, Jim.
I can't pick a second one. I got.
It's like Sophie's Choice. You picking a.
It's hard.
Child.
It's hard. But I can watch Dark Knight 100 times and fucking love it. And same thing.
But I've got like Winter Soldier, which I loved. Civil War, which I loved. Oh please, Captain America.
Those are all good, but you got to pick.
That's what I mean. Like
one.
You got to pick one other one, Jim. Come on, TikTok.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man 2.
No way. Spider-Man 2, like Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire, Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi.
It's great.
It's
okay.
I love that movie. I thought of all the Spider-Man movies, that was my favorite Spider-Man.
All right.
movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 and Endgame.
Yeah.
All right.
The subway sequence alone is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like
that train,
heartfelt.
that whole train sequence is,
it's incredible.
Yeah.
See, we had to end on a good note because this movie sucked. Fuck. Just horrific.
You know what doesn't suck?
What?
The end of Destroy All Movies.
That's right. Hey.
Buy us a cup of coffee. Send us an email at destroymail@gmail.com. Once again, destroymail@gmail.com. Go with the Amazon link.
Support the show using the Amazon link. It doesn't cost you any money. Just all you got to do is click on it.
That's all it does.
And then we get a little piece of your sale.
The
price doesn't go up.
Nope.
You just shop normally.
And I'm on Amazon all the time.
Yeah, and Richie clicks on that link all the time.
Yes, I do.
Or you can just support our show by throwing us a couple of dollars by going and clicking on our link, buy us a coffee.
Yeah, buy us a coffee.
You can either buy us a one-time coffee, or you can be a recurring coffee drinker.
I like Bailey's in my coffee.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, so
that's the weekend.
If someone's going to buy us a coffee, throw in a few, like another $10 for some Bailey's Irish cream.
That's what I'm talking about. My weekend creamer. I like my weekend creamer. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Go to damnshow.co. That's where those things are.
That's right.
Those links. You can also check out the other fine podcasts and all our back episodes that we have available.
Yeah, and you can buy a shirt.
That past couple of years. You can. Merchandise as well.
Merchandise.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're back on our, what site is it?
Damnshow.co.
Oh, damnshow.co. You can buy a hat, a shirt, and drumsticks.
No, you can't buy drumsticks.
No? Guitar
picks?
But
you can buy a phone case.
Phone case.
With
no
our
guitar picks?
With our fine logo on it. No guitar picks. Sorry.
Great show. Eternals. I don't know what we're doing next week, but it's definitely going to be, but whatever it is, I'm only saying.
When are we going to do the other show?
What other show?
Destroy All Television.
I don't know.
Where we
if movies keep going the fucking way they are.
No, I'm just saying, we can do, do a show from, from the 80s that we were talking about, like watch an episode of Knight Rider or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all going to be bad, Carl. They're all going to be bad. That's the point.
Okay. Well, we'll talk
make fun of them.
We'll talk about that. But what movie are we doing next week? I don't know. We'll talk. Whatever it is, it's only going to be 90 minutes of whatever I'm.
Yes, we know.
Whatever I'm watching.
We understand your policy.
Okay, good. As long as everybody understands. That is my new policy. So.
All right, well.
That's it. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation. You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcasting.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, Destroy All Television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.